web development team. Here I am going to walk through Google API and scope that we are using in our application. This is our Europe data center and the inbox design.mangoes.com domain in Europe data center. Now let me log in with Google SSO. This is the client ID that we are using for Europe data center. And these are the permissions that we require in our application to access authenticate user data. View your email message and settings for Gmail. See, edit, create, delete all of your Google Drive files for Google Drive. View events on your calendar. See and download any calendar you can access using your Google Calendar for Google Calendar. Now let me allow it. After allowing, it will redirect to Mango Apps domain, where we have three different widgets: Gmail, Google Calendar and Google Drive. Now let me talk about Google. First we'll talk about Gmail. So in Gmail we have three different tabs: inbox, send and draft, where we are showing authenticate user, inbox data, send data and draft data. If we talk about any specific email, this user email ID who sent the mail, title of mail and content. The content is configured in Gmail widget, so we can we show the content 0 to 500 character, and after that we truncate. So if I will go in customize and click on set properties, there is one setting, content preview, where we can set the content that we want to show in Gmail widget. So it's 500. That's why the content coming up to 500 character. And by clicking on a specific email, it will open mail.google.com in new tab and open that specific mail to authenticate user. Apart from this, in Gmail widget we have compose button action. By clicking on it, compose button action, it will redirect to mail.google.com in new tab and open the compose box to authenticate user. We have search option. You can search any email from search bar. We have view or emails link. While clicking on it, it will open mail.google.com in new tab. So this was about Gmail. Now let me talk about Google Drive. So in Google Drive widget, we saw all the folders and file of authenticate user. So if I click on any specific file, it will redirect to docs.google.com in new tab and open that file to authenticate user. So if we are talking about data, we saw the file name and the last updated time. So we have here, we can sort the data based on the name or last updated time. And while clicking on any folder, it will fetch the subfolder and files and plot on the Google Drive widget. We have an action of new file. By clicking on it, it will open drive.google.com in new tab where we can create a new file. We have search. You can search any file and folder from here. In customize, if you see Google Drive set properties, we have option my drives. While clicking on it, it will open a pop-up where the my drive is selected. So the folder will come here, the parent folder will come here, and based on the selection, the file and folder plot on Google Drive widget. We can create a new folder in Google Drive from here. So I have created one folder by the name of with 444. So the folder is coming on Google Drive widget. So this was about Google Drive. Now moving to next one, Google Calendar. In Google Calendar, in set properties, we have our option calendar edit. When we click on end calendar, it will open a pop-up where we show all the calendar that are in authenticate user Google Calendar. We can select the calendar, and based on the selection, the event plot on Google Calendar widget. Let me move to month view. So you can see here the event are coming from all selected calendar. If I over a particular event, it will open a pop-up where we can see the event title, time, and the username. So this was the about Google Calendar, and that's from my side. Thank you very much.